Hello there, Aquarius. I hope you are keeping well. So this is your collective love reading. It's going to take you through August, right the way into September. Guys, remember it is collective and time is fluid as well. So some of you, it'll be a completely predictive reading. Others of you, you'll be way past this point or might identify with it now. It's just down to you to try and engage. Spirit as well, even though they've not done it with every sign, they're pointing out to me about your North Node. If you head over to Cafe Astrology, just pop your details into that site, and I'm not sure what time you're born, just put in 12 o'clock. Go down to the symbol that looks like the little set of headphones, and that'll then tell you where the axis point was placed when you were born. You may find you'll gain more from your North Node reading than what you will do your sun sign reading. I'm getting a lot of thoughts coming in, as in swords energy. I know that's your energy, but with yourselves, I'm getting quite a sharp, very decisive type energy. And knowing I'm hearing you going with the kind of the no BS approach. And Spirit wants me to take from the top of the deck, so that's what we'll do. Okay, so look at that on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Swords, that's the exact energy I've just been talking about. Yep, it's typically seen, words are going, great sign. Typically seen as Taurus, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, what can you give me please, Spirit, of how, let's just calm the energy a bit. It feels exactly like that Knight of Swords energy. How's Aquarius coming into the reading please, Spirit? 8 of Cups, are wanting to move forward. How is Aquarius's party coming into this love reading? 9 of Cups. There's a hoping I'm getting of wanting progression here. What's the situation between Aquarius and their party as of this moment? Knight of Wands. There's a vibe of someone trying to make a situation where there's emotions that are heavily involved. They're trying to put that to the side and think logically. There's a wanting to let go of what happened in the past, they're wanting to release. But I don't think it's as easy as what you was hoping. How does your party, how do they view you as of this moment? 4 of Pentacles. What is it that your party's not revealing to you? 2 of Wands. I'm getting a prioritising here. A prioritising. What's their fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with you? 6 of Pentacles. I feel that is as well the logical approach that you're going with. You're going quite strategic within your mind to help you gravitate towards one decision or another. What's your party's plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward? The Devil. And then we'll get guidance from Spirit, and Spirit wants me to take from the middle of the deck 3 of Swords. There's that prevention I'm getting. Those thoughts, the logical approach, it's as if you're still in the depths of it as of this moment, and I feel your party, they're recognizing that within you as well, with that 4 of Pentacles that's there. There's a holding on and not wanting to part with answers, time, having to explain yourself. There's an avoidance and not wanting to go there, but we'll see what that is. Okay, I'm not sure if it's said. If it is you're after a personal reading, just contact me over on my Instagram page, The Vegan Medium, and we'll get something arranged over there for you. Okay, I'll shuffle your clarifiers one last time. The words are starting to get tangled up, which is a great sign because it means Spirit's coming in really strongly. This isn't going to be for all of you, but for some of you that are in quite a casual relationship, there's a selfish vibe here that the party you're involved with, use that loosely if you want to, however it is that you're involved with them, they're trying to make a decision between two people. You just think that you're the only one. And there's an element of selfishness here, quite an overindulgent, smug type energy. And especially with that devil being there on what their plan of action is when it comes to the connection with you, that can be to keep whatever it is that's unfair or unhealthy going. They're avoiding making a decision at the moment and remaining in that devil energy. It may be because you're not revealing anything to them and they've got somebody else on the rebound. We'll have a look at that for you, but there's a strong passionate vibe here between the both of you, and I don't know whether they know. Oh my goodness, we can't take all of those. The Four of Cups come out there. There's a sitting mulling over things here, and then we've got the Tower as well. That's in reverse. There's a strong energy here of trying to prevent you from finding out because they don't want to ruin their chances with you. But I feel there's somebody else that they're interested in. I feel you're in control here. It's down to your decision. I don't think it's that you're going to want to get with them and then they're going to decide out of the two of you which one they want to get with. You can reverse the energy if need be, but I'm just getting that whatever decision you make will help them decide who they'll go towards. I feel you're the main one. You're the one they want. You're the one that they desire. But you're holding yourself back here. Okay, so Aquarius's current energy, please, coming into this reading with this Eight of Cups. There we've got it, that Ace of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. And Four of Swords. That's the withdrawing. There's a wanting to progress, or the Eight of Cups may even be going out on dates with each other, starting to get to know each other more. But there's a knowing that you want more. And you've been given this opportunity. There's something that's being ignited within you. But the concern is there's a hesitancy here because of something that's happened in the past with regards to the drama, the overwhelm. I'm hearing the correspondence, the money, the belongings, the time that was spent on a relationship before, and this is why you're holding back. You're in that Four of Swords energy. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on the Nine of Cups for Aquarius's party? How are they coming into the reading? Ace of Swords, know exactly what they want. Ten of Cups and Five of Wands. They just don't know how they're going to get there. There's blockages here, and I think there's confusion as well because they don't know whether the connection with you is motivated just by passion, but they want to try it out anyway. But they're just sensing these vibes from you that aren't quite, not convincing, comfortable. That's the word. You're not quite comfortable or revealing much, and it's leaving them at a bit of a loose end. For others of you, if it is that you're involved with somebody, it's become clear now to your party that this individual that you're involved with, this happy ever after that they've got, they're having to project this to the outside world. They know they've been selfish by being involved with you. And because they've got a family, it's just made things bloody awkward and complicated with this Five of Wands energy. What can you give me, please? I didn't even get a chance with that. Yep, and there's the sneaking round. Seven of Swords. Can be seen as your energy, but it's also as well, it's ruled by the moon. So it's about the mystery, the emotion, the hidden, something gradually being revealed. But there's a wanting to part here, create a divide. I just don't know how they're trying to do it. I think for some of you, you've got a party. I'm getting a whirlwind of messages that are coming through now. They're coming at me thick and fast. I'm hearing there's a toying with emotions. Another download coming in as well. Some of you are trying to move on from this passionate connection. When you stand and look back, you're trying to take learning from the experience, but you're trying to back out of it as well. They know they've been selfish, your party. But whenever you try to move on, they come back in, because there's that Knight of Wands energy there, a pursuing, a passionate energy, and knowing what they want, but they can't quite give you everything that you're due. There's a happiness here to compromise, but it's an energy that they also back out of every now and then when things become too complicated. The situation between both of you becomes too awkward, maybe that you're not even able to get to each other, but you're noticing now that there's a wanting of more. And every time you move forward or look at how you can take learning from this situation that you've put yourself in, you finally get yourself together, move forward, and then they come back in again and swoop. They're like a crow. What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Knight of Wands? What's the situation between Aquarius and their party that flung itself out there? That can be seen as your energy, as you wanting the new beginning. You're really asserting yourself now. For some of you, this may have happened round about the full moon in Sagittarius, which was, I probably say, about mid-June. I feel some of you really inflated yourselves from then. Give yourself a really good talking to and made this conscious effort to start moving forward and releasing whatever it is that's been holding you back, and trying to turn negatives into a positive and take learning from whatever it is that's happened. But there's an acknowledgement here that the romance or whatever it is that was coming through off this other party, you wasn't getting it. And you expect more, and rightfully so. You're not to be compromised. What else can you give me on this Knight of Wands and the Fool energy? King of Pentacles. Some read that as Aries, Taurus. And a Nine of Swords. That's you, I feel, pointing it out to them. There's a wanting of something more permanent. You've moved on. They may even be coming back again in this player type energy. And you're now looking at the growth. You're now looking at where you can go for stability and wanting something for the long term. Because as well, that's why you are also in that Seven of Pentacles energy that's up at the top, because there's a learning here that you want to take from the experiences and knowing of what you do and don't want. But this person is capable of disturbing you, disturbing your thoughts, and leaves you, I feel, wound up. You've been in this energy for some time. And there's a knowing that this King of Pentacles, if it isn't you, it can be your party. They may be the family person, family man, family woman. They're telling you about the stress that's impacting them. They come in, they want this new beginning. It goes somewhere, and then they tell you about the stress it's having on them. And then they'll back away again. And then you'll think, well, this obviously isn't going anywhere. Feeling of abandonment, lack of security. And then you start to move on. And they swoop back in again. Four of Pentacles then. There's quite a bit of Cap within this reading as well. I've got a feeling you may even be Capricorn, Aquarius, Cuspers, or possibly involved with Capricorn in January. the January birthday. That's what Spirit's saying. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, it's up at the top. This is how they view you at this moment, Aquarius, how your party views you. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. That again, as I said, it's come forward and it's your energy, and Spirit's telling me now to take from the top of the deck. And the last card, the Star. There's something that they want with you, but they're not willing to do anything about it. And the way that they're viewing you at the moment is really going into self-preservation. The withdrawal, yeah, it can be seen as the Eight of Swords energy. Spirit's showing me that. I'm hearing inflating of ego to them, for them, it's them. Spirit's saying. Because you want something long term. You feel it's a divine connection. There's a lot of thought, and then I'm hearing emphasis being put on a struggle here. I'm hearing trying to play with the waterworks. It's as if whenever you try to pull away, or that Pentacles can be seen, I read it sometimes as time. It doesn't have to be assets, money. It can also be read as time, or I read it as time. And there's a holding back here. Because for some of you, there's a Queen of Pentacles that's there. And all of this creeping round is just making it difficult to get to the healing. The last bit that I've just said to you did not make any sense as it was channeling, as I was splurting it out. But I'm hoping some of you can grasp at that. I can't even think now of what I said. Some of you know, right, your party that you're with, that Nine of Cups that's up at the top, you're Nine of Cups, and you know that their other party, so whoever it is that they're in a long-term connection with, they're playing around, or they're planning on leaving, or it's at least being talked about, or was talked about, but it's being left. I keep hearing out on a limb. I keep getting this, out on a limb. And Spirit's just taking me right the way up there to that Ace of Wands that's up at the top. There's a planning here, or wanting to wrap something up. I feel there's an acknowledgement between this Queen and King of Pentacles. They know something's not going anywhere, or they're invested in each other, but it's for the wrong reasons. And you're both under the impression that this husband or wife, this Queen of Pentacles that's there, is gonna leave. There's a very unsettled territory here, but it's not happened yet. It's not happened yet. This is why your party is still willing to sneak around with you, because they're not willing to assert themselves to get with you. They're waiting for their other partner to come to a decision, because their other partner has put it out there that they're not happy. But your party isn't willing to make the move yet. They're waiting for whoever they're in the long-term connection with to walk away. There's an issue here and healing that needs to take place with this Star energy, and they're not getting there. I feel this Queen of Pentacles is purposely avoiding mending the relationship with your party and putting the kind of the censors or the frighteners out there to your party that she's going to leave. There's something, or he's going to leave. There's something that keeps getting something that keeps resurfacing here between your party and their long-term partner. And it's as if when they're in a spat or they're in an argument, they never come to any resolve or closure. They may just throw it out there towards each other that they're going to leave, but it never actually happens, and there's a running away. It's a very 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy, and Spirit's just showing me the Rider-Waite Tarot card for the star energy. I paused you there. There it is, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're waiting for the other one to make the move, and when the other one makes the move, then they can heal. But there's a not wanting to take responsibility here. It's all mind games. And it can possibly be that whoever it is you're in a relationship with, their long-term partner is waiting on somebody else. I don't know why Spirit's just told me. It's like being in a chain when you're selling a house. And everyone's waiting on the other one in the queue to move. But no one can move until the one in front of them moves. And no one wants to make a decision, because they're waiting for whoever it is that's around them to make a decision, so it takes the ownership off them. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Two of Wands? Oh my God, these downloads are whopping. There's the Mither. Are wanting to release the Mither. Not being able to, or not wanting to carry on with something. It's exhaustion. It's, I need help here. What else can you give me on that, please, Spirit? On that Nine of Wands. Five of Cups. It's too much. Emotionally, it's too much. Mind games. And Seven of Cups. It's stopping them from being able to think clearly. They know they need to make a decision to let go of the drama. But by making a decision, no matter what decision your party makes, it's going to come with an element of disappointment. And they don't want the disappointment. And I feel you're taking leadership with it here. You're moving yourself forward. And it's as if they're addicted to you. There's an addiction here, or they're obsessed. Not in a, I know you can say addiction or being obsessed, they're quite strong words, but it's, I'm hearing so caught up, so tangled up. My God. Because it overwhelms them, having to deal with all of the assets, taking that independence, taking leadership, asserting themselves. They don't want to do it. And they're also as well doubting. They're wondering if the way that they're seeing the relationship with you, are they seeing it clearly? What else can you give me, please, Spirit? Or what can you give me, sorry, on this Six of Pentacles for Aquarius's parties, their fears, anxieties and concerns. Knight of Cups, you're going to find someone else. You're going to start moving on. You'll be held in higher regard. You'll be really happy. And for some of you, you're in a strong social circle. You may even be involved with the partner that they're with. I'm seeing a big group of people and you all hang out together, socialising. And you may be friends with their partner. For some of you, you're involved with somebody and it's your friend's partner. And there's a social side. There's a very big social type of dynamic that comes with it. That if you're walking away from this relationship, if you want to call it that, you also have to kind of put up a boundary and not be involved with the group anymore. Because every time you get back involved with the group or you get back in contact with your friend, she or he may end up revealing something to you about her party, the one that you're having the liaisons with, shall we say. What else can you give me on this Six of Wands, please, Spirit? What else can you give me on this Six of Wands, or what their fears, anxieties and concerns are? There, we've got it. The Four of Pentacles again. You're going to start restricting your time. They're not going to see as much of you. And it may be that you're involved with each other within the work environment. Their fear is if they suggest to you trying to keep everything balanced, or even keep two of you going at the same time. They'll give you just enough, but they know that you're going to move on this time and really hold yourself back. They may even know, or you've put it out there to them, that you are considering changing career or moving from that workplace, if that's the situation that you're in. If it's not that, then it's a group of people that you're going to hold yourself back from. The social circle. Spirit's telling me to take one more card and then swap the deck, so there's likely duplicates. And that's to go with the Devil energy. This is what their plan of action is when it comes to moving a connection forward with you. Such a strong Capricorn here. Three of Wands and Seven of Wands. They're panicking like hell. They're wanting to go with the risky approach. Keep with it. And they're obsessing. It's absolutely consuming them. But whenever there's an opportunity to come in for them to make a shift, or them to make a move with you or leave, they purposely block it. They purposely sabotage it, or make it seem like they can't, but it's because they're defensive. They don't want to take the action. They're making it seem like it's more complicated than what it actually is. It's not going to be easy for anybody who's wanting to leave, or the repercussions of it all, I'm sure. And we can see this here, but the concern also as well is that they don't know whether the connection is just passionate based, or whether there's more depth to it than that. And that's what makes them defensive. They're wondering if there's a way through here, like you can see with the lady there that's trying to get through those wands. The passion that's there, the overwhelm, it's massive. And this is what it is that gets them so caught up. But they're wondering, is this all a connection is based on? Because if they was to get with you and it was just a sexual connection, they're then going to have to witness whoever they've been in a long-term connection with moving on. And they'll then have to deal with the consequences. They likely know the party that they're with, in the long-term connection with, won't take them back. That'll be it. And that's why they're withdrawing. And they go quiet. Because there's a stalling vibe here. You've been involved. Seriously, this has been going on for so long. So long. What can you give me then, please, Spirit, on this Three of Swords energy as guidance for Spirit? The upset, the mither, the stress, the complication, the nagging, the everything. It's just putting you under too much pressure. There's a feeling of shame here as well, of the situation you've got yourself into. And there's a wanting to, again, balance the connection out. Let me see what else we've got. Seven of Wands again. So the cards, as I said, likely going to be duplicating themselves. That's why Spirit told me to change deck. There's always going to be resistance there. They're always going to make it seem, your party, like they are going to take action. But because of all this pressure that they're under, they can't do it just yet. On the bottom of the deck there, we've got the Eight of Cups. That's your energy. but there's a needing to move on now. And to help you stick with the moving on, it's not just about planning in your head. Possibly put it onto paper as well, or really weigh up your other options so you can withdraw yourself from this energy. There does seem to be, for some of you, a lot depending on it, and it may be that you're involved in the workplace, as I said, so it's not a case of just getting up and leaving, or it may be that there's a big social side that comes with this connection. Like you're a group of people, or it's within a family. I'm hearing in-law, but there's a needing to step back and protect yourself now. And plan out how you're going to move on and be absolutely determined with it. And for some of you, this has happened already, and you need to stick to the plan and keep moving forward, because you've got this happy ever after that's coming in. You've put it out there on many occasions what it is that you want, what your expectations are from being involved with somebody. And it's not that you're being cheeky, it's just that you don't want to be led along. But it's about being enthusiastic now, making that conscious decision to move on and cutting the ties, because it's not going anywhere. Oh, Aquarius, sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and look forward to catching up with you around about the end of August.